you're going to be too, or you stay fit. So today's little video will go about your abs, and basically abs and the back of the body. Because only if you train abs and you forget your back, you get out of balance. So make sure that if you do abs, you do actually a core workout, the core set. So it means side, front, and also the back of the body. That actively maybe a little bit of shoulders. And let's see where we get at. So probably you warm, but because it's end of the day, and maybe you're not warm. So let's start up warming up. Just simple exercises. Just stand with your feet about 2 times or 1.5 times your shoulder width. Weight travels into the heels, and then from here keep your upper body upright and sit on a chair behind you, and then just sink down. So let's show from the side, down, up. Tighten core when you go down, and keep the weight leaning back. Don't mind the noise. Normally I would do it with music, but I don't want to have it playing, but I use music that is too popular, and I get kicked off YouTube. So join me. Quick warm up. Get the blood flowing. Everything needs to be warm before you start exercising. Okay, stay and halt. Little pulses. 1. Press into your upper arms. 2. 3. Press into the hands. If your wrists are tender, take the fist. 4. 5. 6. Belly in. Upright body. 8. 9. And 10. Okay. Elbows on the inside. Lean the upper body a little bit more forward. Elbows press out. Maybe fist. Maybe one fist, one hand, palm. Fine, 2. And then little pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Belly in. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rise. Shake it out. My quads are already burning after a little bit in the belly. Then from here you can do jumping jacks, but if jumping jacks is not something for you, I'm barefoot, so therefore I will first modify. I'm on my mat, and then from there, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Other side. Woo, difficult. Don't jump onto the floor yet. So you can continue, change, or if you have shoes on, you can go jumping jack. If you have strong bladder, strong pelvic floor muscles, you can do it. You can cross the ankles and change it, alternate it, which one is in front. Nice and long. Don't be floppy. No floppy arms, not doing anything. Only 15 minutes. Hop, not this exercise. The whole video, 15 minutes. Approximately. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathe in, arms up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let your heartbeat get down. Inhale, one more time. Exhale. Okay. So if you feel your heart pounding, you're getting a little sweat, means that you're warm. More you don't have to do, especially for abs workout. It is okay, because most of the time when you wake up, you use immediately your core. Yeah? So first exercise. It's going to be, it's a good one for everybody, but it's a strong one. You can place your hands back. There's a little trickiness that you can overextend your elbows. So watch out for that, because then you get pain during the day if you overdo it. So if you know how to bend your elbows a little bit, you can lift your chest away. Then from here, knees together, dorsiflex your feet, and then from here, out, in, out, exhale. Exhale when the knees come in. The other option is that you lay down, more safe. Don't let the belly pop up. Let it pull in towards your spine. Couple more. Feeling it. Are you getting a sweat? No ventilator. Only in the room with an open window and an open door. But still, so if you see me sweating, that's okay. You will sweat too. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Feet about hip width distance apart. Shoulder width, fine too. The farther the feet go in front, the easier the exercise will be. The more the heels go in, the harder it is to come up. Watch your belly. Don't do this one, that it pops up when you come up, like a little roof. Exhale, come up. Not all the way. Here I don't do anything. So I want to have the tension. So go down again. This starting point, lift your shoulders. Make sure you can put a fist underneath your chin and onto the chest bone. That's a good distance. Then 2 fingers behind your head or behind your ears. So don't start jamming the neck. Not so nice for the neck. You get compression over time, you wear it out. We don't want it. We want to be fit till 80 minimum. Then, so lifting up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, easier, 6, 7, 8, 9, too difficult, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you lay down now. Your right elbow, this is not elbow height that you put it out. Don't do it, make it half the length. So place it here. I go, because I want to have the cushioning of the mat, I go a little bit to the left side of my mat, and I take, this is shoulder width out, so shoulder and elbow one line, and now I split this half, this width in half. I point this finger at my ear, and I look up. This hand, 2 fingers goes behind my ear, and I'm going to lift up, and I pull up on my elbow, so they get a space, and I turn, side obliques, go back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side, so I turn to you. So you see it maybe a little better than if I just go on the other side. So, elbow, shoulder stacked, bring it halfway. So I'll lean again to the right side of my mat. Fingers are pointing from my left hand to my left ear. Right hand behind the ear. Press this elbow down to come up. That's the whole schmill. Otherwise you do this, or just this. That's no doing nothing. That's just turning. Massaging the shoulders, that's nice too. But that's not what I'm asking. So this one goes right, halfway, not here, not there, halfway. Point it, fingertips behind. Try to keep this elbow open, which is very hard. And then lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. 10. Exhale. I scoot forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Roll down. A little easier. Make sure you're on the mat with your head, concrete floor or wooden floor. At the end, you will feel it in the back of your head. So let's put my tiny ponytail out. And then from here, hands are going to be flat. Push with the arms, push with the hands. So you will activate your triceps doing a little bit of the deltoids and a little bit of the shoulders. Try not to round your shoulders up towards the sky, but try to flatten them out so your chest moves upward, so your sternum lifts up. Then from here, take the knees in, bring them out. Flatten the belly, no water underneath your back. That's what I mean with water. So now you have the hollow spine. Pull the lower back in by moving the pubic bone upward. And now tighten it. So there's constant tension here. Hands down, not too narrow, not too wide, somewhere in the middle. Just like this one. Yeah, somewhere in the middle. Bring the legs in. And then easier option is keep the head flat down. And then down and shh. Out, shh, out, shh, 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 shh. You saw my shoulders moving up? That's a tendency of the body. Everybody has it. Be aware of it. More difficult pose is lifting your head and your shoulders slightly up. And from here out, shh, out, shh, out, in, out, in. Out, in, exhale, inhale, exhale. Shh, 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 shh. More in the heart, legs up. But watch when you go back that you don't arch your back like me. So up, tighten, extend, but stay higher above the floor. Pop, zap, 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 zap. Or stay with this variation. 10 more. 9, 8, shoulders down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend, place your feet down. Probably you feel a burn by now, a crunching together of your abs, the frontal ones. So, just a quick release. Bring your arms overhead. Turn the hand palms facing up. Breathe in through the chest area and let your rib cage separate from each other. Then tuck your tailbone, imprint of your lower back, so make it stand. I just stamped it down. And then lifting, pushing from the heels, vertebrae by vertebrae. Keep the belly nicely pulled in. Keep those arms reaching overhead. Don't crunch your neck. Keep talking if you want to talk or breathing, and keep your crown lengthening. And now you press from the heels and you tighten the glutes a little bit, but you point your tailbone towards the knee pits, the back of your knees. And now you feel that you get a release in the abdominal wall. And then you roll down. So, from here, feet go on the mat width. So place them outside or just onto the mat. And again, further away the heels is easier, closer to you is harder. So I go somewhere middle. Then from here, I lift up and make sure that I have this connection with my pinky and my thumb, like an apple in between. That's my distance that I want to keep. Never here, you tense up your neck really on the front side. Also not there. That's not nice either. So you want to have, your head is about 10 pounds, lbs, yeah? So that's pretty heavy. So from here, make pistol paw, then you take your hands in between, you look to your thumbs, and you're going to squeeze up, 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 up. Exhale, 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 exhale. Belly goes in towards the spine. Don't let it pop up. In, 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 in. Suck your belly in. Tap, 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 tap. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 again. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. Knees in, keep them short. Good. Hands down like the previous one. Now only lift your buttocks nice and high. So press with your hands down, shoulders try to rotate them down, and then from here, charge your legs, don't leave them floppy, charge your legs, and then just lift and resist on the way going down. So it's not lift and let it go, lift and let it go. You see this? I'm bouncing on the floor. It's nice for my lower back, but I don't take the tension in my belly and I want it. So tie it up, point your toes or flex your toes. I like in this case point, like a ballerina. And then from here, shoulders down, and my head is resting and stays resting. So up, resist, up, resist, up, resist. Don't start swinging, don't start swinging, go up. So up and back, up and back. Take my pace, not yours, because then I know for sure you're going to swing around. Me too, so don't do it. So up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay, halt. When you take your arms around your knees, probably you feel your delts and your triceps. Good, I like that. It means that you're pushing good with your hands to stay in control of lowering down your buttocks to the floor. I feel my belly, it's fine, it's okay. Now, there's another exercise. We only do one side first, I will explain later. Feet outside of the mat. If you would have a water bottle, place it in between, maybe just 10 centimeter of your heel, a little bit outside of your heel. Why not straight? Because this is too easy. Yeah? We have to go around and back, around and back. Squeeze the side body. Keep your shoulders lifted. So my shoulder blades are off the mat. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Elbow wide from the right arm. 7, 8, 9, 10. Continue. 10, 9, 8. Go around. 7. Squeeze. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go back to the middle. If you lay down, you feel a little crooked. That's why we take only one side, because your vertebrae are going to move to one side. If you go back and forth the whole time, it might be that it's going to be a little bit of friction. You don't want it, especially when you're a little older. Then you want to have the tissues, the discs in between your vertebrae, they're getting smaller. So then the risk is there that you're going to compress a nerve. Not a good idea, right? So to reset, I did not reset yet, you take your legs up into your chest, you take your hands, you roll up, and then you lay down again. Easy as it. So you roll up, and you lay back down. Now you're with me again. So take your feet outside of your mat. Take your left hand behind your ear. Don't start pulling it, because there's monkey ears. Don't start pulling on your head. It's not the head. So you'll lift your chest off. Not the chest, the back. My chest lifts up, but it's my shoulders. Then you take a water bottle and put it 10 centimeters away from your heel and a little bit outside of your heel, so towards the right side. And then you continue. So 1, 2, crunch the right side body. 5, 6, 7, go around. 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Move back, lay down, and the same thing applies. Roll up, roll back. Okay, so that was that. Now you can have options here as well. You take your hands about shoulder width apart or a little lower, depends what you find most comfortable. You can lift your hand palms up or you can lift your arm palms down. I like to keep them up because it gives my shoulders an opening. So I have this forward rotation in my shoulders, which I want to get rid of, but therefore I take my hand palms open. So I work against gravity, or gravity works, my shoulder heads down. Now from here, option one is bring the knees in line with your hip. Bring the shin bones in line with the floor. So the corner that you have here is 90 degrees and the corner that you have here is 90 degrees. The tendency of the body is the knees will drop and the knees will drop. So my heels will drop to my buttocks and my knees will drop to my chest. Then it's very easy. But if you have to modify to this version, please do so. Not every ab is as strong as they should be, so you moderate. So the more that you go out, the more heavy it is. But don't drop it like here and then go sideways. Then drop it all the way and then feel. If you want to continue a little bit into advanced mode, I will show you along the way. You can do it with me if you want. So I go to, and the first one that I said. Belly draws in, imprint of the lower back, arms are nice and wide, and I'm going to drop with my knees to the side. Don't pop your right shoulder off. Keep this right shoulder onto the floor, then you know when it wants to pop, that's your maximum. From there you go back to the middle, and we only take one side, so I go turn to the left for you. So let me go back. My spine is straight, my imprint of the lower back is there, I'm drawing the belly button in towards my spine to keep it nice and tight, and then from here, 90 degrees, this angle, 90 degrees, and then I go turn. Easy. Exhale, bring it back. 2, and back. Keep looking up. 3, 4. There's also a nice twist in the spine. 5, 6, 7, 8. I feel my knees traveling towards my chest. 9, and 10. Continue. If you want to continue further, go out to the side, extend your lower leg, which is the left for me, bring it back and move back to center. That's 1. Extend, bring it back, and all the way back. That's 2. Now we go for 3. Extend, in and back. Lowering, extend the left leg, bring it back. 5. Go again. It's up. I feel it. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So probably if you did not do the other one, then you have 20 on this side, so you did 30. I will move around, you don't have to. I just move around because it looks nicer for the angle of the camera. I think no experience in this. So I turn around, and there we go again. So I place the imprint of my lower back, pulling it in, making it 90 degrees, and I have dorsiflex my foot, so no pointer foot. Dorsiflex, nice action in my legs. Imprint, belly sucks in, and I go with my knee to the right. Keep looking up and move back. Watch that your left shoulders are popping up too. Really feel the movement. Don't go too fast. This is 4. This is 5. Watch the knees. They're not coming closer to your chest. 7. 8. 9. 10. Then, if you want to continue, make it heavier. Go down, extend your right leg, bring it back, and push back to center. Go down, in, and center. This is 3. and back. Inhale, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. All right. Maybe you hug the knees in, and then maybe it's time now to maybe a little bit of reset. Yeah? A little bit of reset of the spine is always nice. You can just swing and rock and roll a little bit. Get the tension out of your spine. Get the tension out of your neck. You can even roll onto your neck if you never had a whiplash or something. You know? Just rolling up and down to release. So, from here, take your feet hip width distance apart. And then from here, lengthen the spine. So you're going to sit from a slouch spine to an upright spine, nice and long. Then when you roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. So you have to activate your front of the body, the belly, to get you under control, nice and laying down again, but not all the way. So you bring your hands forward to first. And again, if your legs are more out, easier. If the legs are more in, heavier. So long spine, drop the shoulders, chest comes forward through the shoulder heads. Then belly in, draw it in, vertebrae by vertebrae, first sacral bone, and then first couple ones. Stay here, lift up, reach up, lengthen, exhale, belly in, lengthen, go down, up, down, lengthen up our chest forward, very important. Don't start doing this like, go under control. If you need help, you hold the back of the thighs and you lengthen. You roll down, you hold the back of the thighs, and the shoulder blades stay off the floor. Yes, I can continue with the first option. Lengthen. Go back. I'm scooting away from my heels, I feel, so I scoot a little bit more forward. Then, yes, now I'm at my working pace again. Now it's getting a little bit difficult, which is fine. We just have 5 more. 5. Watch your belly going in. 2 more. Last one. And there we are. Elbows around your knees. Lengthen the spine, reset it. Drop the shoulders back and around so the shoulder blades melt onto your upper back. So, just to give you a little release, just let those knees go side to side. Gives a little movement. Sometimes it gets so tight, especially if you do only 15 minutes. I have no clue where I'm on. I don't have a clock here. It's fine. So, then from here, this is probably the toughest one. Bring your fingers, if your knees are bent, on the fingertips like spiders. Tense the fingertips. No banana peel. No banana peel with the thumb. You're on your fingertips. This way you can push and you have a little bit more height. You have a little bit more length in your arms. So here are my knees, and I place my fingertips right there. It's like a spider. You see this hand, right? Okay, it's like a spider. Then from here, I'm going to first lengthen, and then just lifting up one leg and the other. Where do you feel this? Your legs are connecting to your belly, so you might feel this in your hip flexor, which is connecting over towards the back of your hip, and you feel it. But this is not doing so much. But if you feel it already enough, stay with this one. Point the toes, be nice, and then from there, if you want to continue, then now, instead of like sitting like this with a rounded, you go forward and you point your toes. Maybe elbows bent, lift up. So if you want to bring the toes, the knee and the nose towards one another. Pop. If you want to have it more, then bring the hands even more forward. Pass the knee towards your ankle. And then round forward, coil that belly in, so don't let it pop out like this one. Coil it in so it's totally active, your arms are active, and you press your shoulder heads down safely into the sockets. Then from here, lift one leg and lower it. Lift the other leg and lower it. Move it. Place the femur bone into the socket. Don't only do it with your quads. You will feel the quads, but not only the quads. Draw it from the belly. Think, my bone goes into my hip so it's closer, therefore easier to lift. Up and back. Up and back. Drop shoulders. You saw my shoulders high? Tendency of the body. So you have to remind yourself, shoulders down. Up. If you think you're nice and strong, which you will be, then over time you might be able to lift both legs and bring them back. Lift both legs and bring them back. 2 femur bones into the hip socket. Lift and back. Lift and back. No banana peel with the thumbs. Lift and back. One more. Lift and back. I was just checking my belly if it was not popping out. There would be not so nice. Now, of course I feel my quads a little, especially with a double leg lift. So just give them some love. What else can we do here? Well, of course we can do plank. Let's do plank. So the plank, you can do on your elbows. Your shoulders are higher than your hips, but your hips are not dipped to the floor. So it's shoulders, hips, heels. Most of the time I see, when you start with this, I see this. Elbows stacked underneath the shoulders, that's the right alignment. You can have flatten the hands, you can hold the hands, or you can make fists, whatever is your preference. Step back. I need to step forward a little, totally unfold. And then you see most of them they do plank. I'm doing it. Where's my shoulder, where's my elbow? In front. But I started here. So keep them there. Plug the shoulders into the socket. Push the forearms into the floor, stepping back, tighten the core, draw the belly in as you did with all things, and then here. Now then they dump the weight into their heels. Yes, don't. Pull the heels in towards above the ball of the foot, and now start pushing again. So you have retraction and protraction going on in your shoulders. Therefore, the side, the serratus anterior, which is located right here, is totally active. Keep pushing. If you want more, you squeeze your butt. You move your pubic bone towards your rib cage, and you stay here. Are you joining? Not yet? Come along. 1, 2, no dipping. 3, 4, 5. I will be silent. Keep breathing. It's the last exercise, so stick with it. Then we go to the back side of the body. Okay, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the knees, place your chest and your hips. Good. Feet up, forehead onto your hands, nice release neck. And just swing those legs from side to side. You hear the sounds in the background? It's fine. It's traffic. Still some light going on. Now from here, extend your toes like a ballerina and then really extend them as if you want to be taller. You want to touch the wall with your toes, so make them long. Then from here, the hands stay stacked on top of each other. Your forehead stays on top of the hands. Drop your shoulders. Extend your toes so your kneecaps are lifted off the floor. Passive legs, active legs. passive, active. Keep active legs and point them towards the wall. Then from here, shoulders away from ears. Don't shrug them up. You don't have strength there. Keep the upper body nice and close, hips and shoulders together. And then from here, lengthen the tailbone towards your heels. Still active legs. And lift about 5 centimeters. Up, go down. Up, go down. Up, go down. So my spine and my vertebrae in my neck are in one line. But I'm training the rectus spinae from top to bottom, a little bit more the midsection, up and down, up and down. Long legs, strong legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay up. Extend your arms, looking slightly more forward. Turn the hand palms towards one another. Maybe interlace the fingers. Lifting up, squeeze the shoulder blades together, lifting up. Keep the chin slightly tucked so you have the curve between the upper back. Bring those arms back. Go into Superman or Superwoman and then bring the hands next to you. Good. Now point the toes. Bend your knees. Lift up. Pubic bone presses into the floor. Elbows hug into your waist like a grasshopper. And now lift up in one piece. Going down. Going up. Going down. Going up. Going down. Going up. Going down. Extend your legs. Hands in front of your face like the previous one. Forehead onto the hands. Now, legs, they can be a little bit separated. Shoulders away from ears. Lift up one leg. And change. Up and back. Up and back. Up and back. Up and back. Up, lower it down. Up, lower it. Under control. Up and lower. Keep extending. Now you don't want to point to the wall with the toes. You still want to point to the walls, but not the lower side. You want to point halfway the wall, and your neck is still relaxed. So you extend. You feel a little bit of the hamstring maybe. You feel a little bit firing up of your buttocks, which is the glutes, the maximus glute, and the lower part of your back. This is muscles. So if you feel a little bit cramping up, means that you used your muscle capacity already. So you need to do this one more often. Yeah? Lower back pain comes from maybe a weaker buttocks, maybe that you do too much crunches. So your abs, the front of the body is really strong, but the back of the body is out of balance and therefore causes you pain. So let's see. Top, top. One more on the left side. If you dare, if you can, if you know you can, even if you don't know, lift up and up, both. Keep the toes pointing towards one another or even touching. Lift, 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 lift. Shoulders drop away from ears, don't let them crunch up. Drop them, forearms down, don't lift your forearms. Yes, now everything up. Yes, Superman. Bring the hands back, interlace the fingers, lifting on the inhale. Exhale, collapse. Okay. Bend your knees, go from right to left, right to left. That feels great, right? So, this is what it is for now, for today. Let me see. This is my first video that I do like this. Normally I have a body pump class, so the abs are in there with nice music. Now I don't have music, so I'm really new to it, to this one, and probably you too. And I'm just going to post it. So leave me some comments, and the likes and the don'ts, and also give me some homework, so I can provide to you. Thank you very much. Okay. Coming first to you, and then I stop the video.